Radiator 03, 07, no mechanical fan in the dark. Leaking again, second time it blows because it's a Chevy and it's GMC, it's garbage. Take that front thing off, little clips. Now we gotta drain it. There is no drain on this, so you just dump the bottom hose into a container. It's pretty simple. Some people complain about it. Their own drains are flawed, they break. And then it's just a bunch of hardware and stuff. Fan comes off as a whole assembly, hoses, and it's out. It's simple. Did it before. Drain the coolant. What does it got? This is one over here to take off. And you get the little one to take off. Then you got the two transmission lines that have a plastic and little retainer. Then I just pick them out. They make a special tool to get that clip out, but it's pointless. It's just a pick tool. Save your money. I should put a Mercedes clamp on this one instead of using this shitty clamp. I'll think about it. They're gonna come off. Wow, it comes off. Wow, like that radiator's already low because it was leaking. Yeah, that's loose. That's loose. Clamp over here. I like to do my clamps first. It's not under pressure too. Make sure your hose is whatever. I got Nipexes now. They might work a little better on it. Wear boots now. I got coolant all over my shoes. Fuck. I forgot about that. Oh, I gotta put that back on. I'm just making a video showing you how to fill up with coolant. It's done. I had to shim it because it's crashed over there. And poor repair people. I gotta get a hose for that. Didn't want to fix it correctly. Like the bolt fell out again. I need support. And I broke this clip, so I'm gonna need to get one. And yeah. And put the air filter back in. That means about a gallon still on the floor. Not so bad for one of my jobs. Every time I do a radiator video, I just stop. I don't know. That was a very weak solution of coolant that was in there. But yeah. Cleanup time. Fix this next. Or Whitey. If anybody thinks this stuff is fun, it's really not fun for me anymore. Or maybe it never was fun here. It's just done because nobody else will do it here. That's what it comes down to. Nobody else will. To a level of I care this much, and that's not much. But they won't even care that much. And you'll be billed for it. So that is why we have all this crap. Mosquitoes getting bit. All this stuff comes in handy though. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. I was going to use that to shim up with the radiator, but I just used a piece of wood instead. My beautiful shitty garage. Well, it's really not mine. The stuff that went on in this place, man. There's the old wagon running. Needs a battery. This thing, I gotta drop the pan, change that solenoid. That thing, fuel pump, and try to put a new tube on it. That's what's stopping me. I don't know how I'm gonna put that new corrugated tube on the fuel pump. Hopefully it works out okay. I don't know. Else I'm gonna have to buy a whole sender or something. Hell yeah, new battery. This thing, we gotta change those lights. Anyone knows how to do that shit for the 4x4, and one's out over there and all the steering wheel lights are out. I want to do that. There's of course somebody coming down the block the minute I want to back out. Of course, it's like the fucking Truman Show. Hey, this guy's having a party over here. When you're dealing with oil, coolant, wear your shittiest boots you have, like these things. I got multiple boots. Story of these boots. These went to Miami. One of these boots. This is my tow truck boot. That dog going, shut the fuck up. So, I gotta check over this thing. We just fixed this thing. Battery's going dead. scrap metal. I don't scrap no more. Well, that was a good piece of metal. This dog will not shut up. It barks for hours and hours. There's a lady down the street, and I told her, do you want the dog? I should just get rid of the dog. I should just get rid of one. You want a dog? You can have the dog. I do not want the dog. But this is the deal. Well, we're okay level. Yeah, we're on the money kind of. Put some more in. Tomorrow, that's enough to run. But you see that wood shim down there? Yeah, did that just shock you? The wood shim? I had to put a wood shim. This is why this radiator could have broke, actually. So soon after this thing was wrecked. Crazy guy wrecked it. But there's a wood shim under it because the radiator just floats in that corner because this whole thing is twisted down. I stuck it with a pry bar, bent it a little bit. It's hard to bend. But yeah, I had to put a wood shim on it. And that allowed this bolt to go in because it was just floating down there. You can pick up the whole radiator. The radiator is moving in and out on that back corner. So believe it or not, this thing needs a radiator support. I gotta go to the junkyard and get one. But what a piece of shit. I wish that guy a horrible Christmas. Seriously. Horrible. I gotta paint that too, just to do a shit job in that corner. I really need a fender. Anyone has a dark Ming metallic blue fender factory, I don't even care if the paint's bad on it, as long as it's straight. Get it. It's a hard color to find. I want the exact same color though, because then it won't match on the inside and shit. I like that factory kind of look over there. You know, if you get a replacement fender and you paint it, it's going to be too blue. You have to do that fender too to make it match. Yeah, I just wish them seriously horrible Christmas. Because that is bullshit that I had to do that. And that took me about 10 extra minutes of playing with it. So that whole corner is just tilted down. Yeah. Anyway, brand new, like Radio Wild says, don't use the same brand. I go, probably shouldn't know. This one actually, the tank looks different on it. See these ribs over here? I could be wrong. It looks different though. They still use the same radiator in a 2019, believe it or not. It's 06. They still use the same radiator. I put the Mercedes clamps on there. Fancy. Yeah, I didn't put it on the bottom, I forgot. But yeah, no leaks. I just had this thing out before. So it does work. I have like no vehicles. This thing is the lockup I gotta fix. Hopefully that fixes it. I could still have a shutter, but I have no lockup right now. So solenoid could be bad, but the torque converter could also be bad. It could be a two-part problem. So as long as I get lockup back, I can see the condition of the torque converter. If I have a shutter, we're buying a torque converter, and then that is done. Done talking about it. Hood closes like shit. What else we're gonna do? Let me see the other radiator. It's back here. That is good. I gotta cut a piece of metal off of this, my barbecue, even though I'll probably never weld it. For sale next door. For sale. Oh, this thing's leaking ATF all over the place. No. No. This was a Delphi radiator. Similar marking on the side. No, that's the same bolt on it. Never mind. Same piece of crap. Just the tanks on it is the problem. And nobody makes a replacement tank, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I gotta salvage some parts off of this. The bushings I usually rob, and then bottom pieces, and I take the cooler out. I gotta take the tanks off. Thing's like brand new. Look at it. 2015. The tank's crack. Oh man. But the Chinese ones, I think I paid $170 for one. The Chinese ones, they cost, this is maybe $120. I'm thinking about it though, it could be better plastic. I don't know. That just sucks though. I'm glad I bought it though. This thing would have been down for about a week. So now it's not. Nobody really has any good radiators in stock for these things. Yeah, crap. Oh yeah, we put a recycled radiator support in. Here we go. The $219, 5.5, but it never happened. So I don't know, can we yeah.